Look, tap in, nigga, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, bitch, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, hold log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
The squad making sure we all win. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Zilla, I'm the host with the most smoke. Rolling up the most dope. Kato got the most jokes. Simone Taylor keep it sexy for the grown folks. I'm OG, tone low, bouncing on them gold spokes. Smoke, we the #1 podcast. Some other shows, all trash. Amber Rose, all ass. Broadcasting live from the coast. Sick committee with the jokes. Come and get your ass roasted.
Kato phone, you nigga, review my file. How to show up on the net. You other niggas is clowns. Pulling buster niggas' cars, pulling whole skirts up. I'm the king of one-liners. Y'all got what the fuck? Since we stepped up on the scene, we got the haters' attention. Only bosses on the set, you other niggas is mentioned. For your back for interviews, nigga, boss up your views. Nigga, fuck your crew. Nigga, who is you?
Coming through with the block report. The real spill, cause niggas know I got report. About to give you what you're waiting for. Simone, Kato, and Young, we about to take the floor. And we back like we never left. Other radio shows, they getting put up on the show. Every time we step out, you know we fresh to death. Here to take our reign till there ain't nothing left.
You bitch! Hey, who is these niggas y'all talking about? They gon' get on Smoke a Lot with they 400 followers, 17 motherfucking view having ass. Fuck, these niggas crazy than a motherfucker. These niggas crazy than a motherfucker. Fuck. Hey, Simone, what she got with? Oh my mama.
Yeah, man, it's too much beef on these YouTube streets, man. Speaking of that, man, you got a lot of beef. Them niggas coming at you too. Is it like when you become like a top platform, they start coming for your head?
When you visible, as I become, you gonna receive some a lot of conflict. It's also an easy way for YouTubers that's on the rise to come up because they don't have any. This is the issue. YouTubers that's on the rise, they don't have any contacts in entertainment. They can't make a phone call and get down with you or, contact a entertainer. So they only can talk about something. And what they're gonna talk about is a topic that's active in the search engine.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So anything that's related to me, myself, it might get you a check for the month. It's been like that. It's the same thing. It don't just have to be me. It could be, a lot of people use topics like Alpo and Rich Porter repeatedly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To pay their bills or whatever. I ain't got no real problem with it, man. But yeah, I've been the target of a lot of acrimony online. I believe it's due to my win streak. I do.
When I seen a dude that don't really do YouTube that was beef with you, the JoJo Capone guy.
Right.
I seen him and you going at it. I don't know where that came from.
Let's talk about
why
that.
y'all even beefing?
Is he a YouTuber? This is what happened.
Do he got YouTube?
I don't understand what it is he does in entertainment at this point. I believe he might have had a record label at some time.
He's down with Cash Money, right? Or Young Money, one of those.
Okay, I don't think he got no money right now.
Oh, come on, we ain't gonna do all this.
Nah, listen.
Come on, those are jokes.
This is what happened. I got online one day and I seen that JoJo Capone was calling MC8 a snitch, right? I've never met MC8. I grew up on his music and I grew up watching him in films and shit like that. I believe that my interpretation of MC8 was authentic, right? So when he called him a snitch, I looked into it and I seen what happened and there was no indication of MC8 snitching on anybody. So I got on the internet on my platform and I refuted MC8 being called a snitch by JoJo Capone. That's what led to my beef with him.
So you defending the OG?
Emphatically, still gonna defend him. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he in the right.
You know you're part of the family, man. That's gangster.
Yeah, my man just was telling me that. Shout out to A. He recalled this period when this was going on. I don't know.
So all that because of MC8?
It was all about MC8.
Wow.
And I just thought it was some sucker shit, man. I thought it was some sucker shit. Like, what is your angle for doing this, man? Like, this shit is from a long...
He was supposed to be part of Gangster Chronicles. And
Okay.
8, like, it was, you know what I mean? I don't know what was the particulars, but I know he was supposed to be, and then he wasn't. It was just 8, you know? So I don't know if he felt some type of way about that.
Right.
But, you know, I don't know what made him have a problem with 8 when they was gonna all be on the same podcast together.
I grew up on 8, man. Like, you can't tell me that shit's a lie.
Is that right?
You can't.
Is that right? Or huh? I heard.
The
right,
music,
I heard,
man. It was.
Well, it wasn't even Gangster Chronicles. This is gonna be a whole new podcast, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a whole new podcast. Let me.
I'm not saying that, you know, MCA's no killer or nothing like that, man. But the music that MCA delivered to me as a youth, it was very passionate. You dig what I'm saying?
Was it Face on Love the one that brought it up? Or yeah, I think they was on a live together. Him and Face on Love, and they was talking about 8.
Oh yeah, that was some corny shit.
That's how
it was just corny, man. And I'm like, it was people. I wasn't the only person that felt this way. Anybody my age that grew up on the hood and took me under and growing up in the hood and all, ain't nobody just gonna let you just kick dirt on that without no, you know.
But it gotta be.
Man,
at the end of the day, man, that's a heavy word in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, people don't play that shit. Like, a lot of people get killed. You know what I mean? For just saying that. If you ain't got no paperwork. You know what I mean? You can't come with what somebody said in the book.
Right.
You gotta have real paper documents, you know what I mean, that say that man really, you know what I mean, had somebody go to jail.
Just thought it was corny. I thought that being the MC8 is from the West Coast and he's high profile, if he had any wrongdoing on his jacket, them niggas would have been figured that out on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I didn't buy any of it. And it ended up, he went on and started making videos talking this, you know, big money shit and, you know, a bunch of other crazy shit. And, you know,
Y'all was supposed to have a celebrity boxing match. I think,
yeah.
I think that.
Joe, you fucked our money up. Right? Joe, you fucked our money up.
Bosco and Gonzo
listen, nigga.
That was y'all bag.
Yeah, listen. Once they offered us some money, I ain't had no more problems with you, my nigga. I didn't have no more motherfucking problems with you. I wanted us to get that motherfucking paper together, and you fucked that shit up on purpose. I don't know, you thought I was gonna hurt you or something like that, but my nigga, we were supposed to get that money. They ended up giving it to somebody.
The Bosco and Gonzo.
We talked, our little conflict talked our way up on some paper, and you know we were supposed to get it. You fucked that up on
Somebody
purpose.
Somebody else got it, man. Shout out to Bosco and Gonzo.
Fucked it up.
Literally. But
I ain't never got a 5-figure check legitimately, man. Joe, you fucked that shit up, man. Like, that was some sucker shit.
I ain't feeling that B-word.
Yeah, man, like I had plans for that little end, man. Like,
once the nigga that offer is already spent.
I told him I wanted 30. If they would've gave me 10, I was gonna do it, man. I'm like, man, man, my nigga, I had plans for that paper, man.
That
He
30
fucked that up, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play with the 30, baby. And then the exhibition, they got headgear on.
Got headgear
and
on. It's 3 rounds, my nigga.
Nobody wins.
Could have won and popped bottles after that shit, nigga. You can't hurt me. I can't. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
That's what Gonzo and Bosco did. They popped bottles and laughed about the shit. Ran to the bank.
Yeah.
Because it's some fake
and got their paper and did all the media afterwards.
Spiggity.
Oh my God. I'm blown away right now, my nigga. Oh, yeah, you don't even know what you're doing to me right now, my nigga.
Man, it's the mob. Spice One just entered the house, man.
You can't be serious, man.
Spiggity, boy, with that Lake show on, man. We ain't make it though, nigga. The Lakers ain't make it.
This nigga all icy and shit, man. Shout out to Spice One.
I'm fucking with you, man. So, yeah, did y'all end up squashing the beef or y'all just stopped?
Nah, man. Once the, the celebrity boxing shit was over with, man, it was, I don't know.
Was dead.
Yeah, man, like, fuck, nigga, you ain't gonna be in my space. I ain't gonna be in yours. I be hiding on purpose anyway, nigga. You ain't gonna bump into me nowhere and shit. Like, I be taking care of my business and shit, so it's not that serious.
Now, what is the, huh? Who's a life coach? For real? Oh shit, man! Salute, man. We need people to help with mental,
fucking
mental
East
health.
Bay Gangster is in the motherfucking building, my nigga. This is one of the biggest fucking. This is just crazy, man.
Spice in the building, man.
This is crazy, man.
Spice, you wanna have a seat over here?
I was just talking about the murder show right before you came in here, man.
What the fuck is up with y'all YouTube niggas always beefing with rappers?
Like, you beefing with Mano, bro. What the fuck is up with that one, bro?
You know,
you was talking about punching Mano face off, giving him another scar.
Because, man,
like, I'm gonna give you another scar, your other face,
B. He's the type of person. He just act like you're not dealing with a man. You dealing with a man with me, my nigga. Like, and that's it, my nigga. I'm black just like you, my nigga. I'm built from the same shit just like you. Like, what the fuck is up, my nigga? Like, and that's all it was, man. Like, I didn't like him. I don't.
How did it happen though? What the fuck
me
made you
doing my
flash?
job, man. What got me in my position is me having to ask questions to gangsters.
Oh, and then it was
that's what it is, man. I've earned a living and I got him, you know, I've established a position. I have to interact with gangsters. Like the questions that people don't want to ask and scared to ask niggas, I have to ask. Ask these niggas and shit. Like, and that's just what it is and shit. Somebody gave some history to the scar on his face. His name was Boxing Bar. He got on the internet. I interviewed him. He gave, you know, some history to their fight in jail and how he got cut, and you know, it just went left field from there. I had made a point during this that you niggas don't get on our platforms until we have some type of conflict. I'm not talking about you per se and shit. I'm talking about a lot of guys on the East Coast. Now that Instagram is available.
I don't know why, but I like conflict.
They don't need, they don't need, now that Instagram is available and they got 80,000, 100,000, you know, that's your daily fan base. So you don't need our cameras per se. Right. So you're not answering our tweets, our emails and shit DMs like that.
And shit, right.
Exactly.
But when a motherfucker talk about you, you ready to go crazy.
Yeah, and soon as somebody, you know, mention you, you know, all of a sudden you calling and you talking crazy and shit like that. So I'm gonna record that. And when you call, I'm gonna record it.
I done went through that a few times, like just interviewing somebody that speak on somebody else, and they come at the interviewer like, yo, talk to the nigga that said something about you.
Exactly.
Why you on me, my nigga? He just told his shit. I'm just the interviewer. Don't be on me like it's funk, nigga. You got funk with that nigga way back.
Right.
And he spoke on it.
That's what they clicking on, conflict. You know what I'm saying? So with me, once that I discovered that this shit was monetizable. If you say something about me, I'm gonna say something about you for a week straight. You dig what I'm saying? Because this is I can't write a record about you.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? I can't write a record about you. So I'm gonna talk about you on my platform. And that's my professional response to you and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna threaten me and all of that crazy shit, you know, we'll deal with that. But I'm gonna continue to be Gully TV. I like the position I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I like the company I'm in. Look where I'm at right now.
I think Mano with the shit, man. I think you go to the club, y'all in the same building, man.
I believe he won't lay a hand
Definitely,
on me.
man.
He won't
just put your back against the wall.
He won't lay a hand on me, my nigga. He didn't did his homework already. He didn't ask a few niggas about me. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's to him, my nigga. He's not what he portrays.
He's over that shit. That shit was long ago, right?
I don't like that, nigga. It wouldn't be good for me and him to be in the same building.
But it was long ago, like a year ago.
I'm just saying, like, that shit with JoJo, that's laughable because JoJo not built like that. Mano built like that, so, you know.
JoJo built like that.
JoJo's not built like that. JoJo and Mano, that's two different species. I don't know what your perception of JoJo is, but
Mano, Rap a Lot is really connected in Chicago.
Mano and JoJo,
that boy real business.
That's two different species.
JoJo real business out there. That's how I'm gonna say. If you could able to survive out there and tame them little niggas and get respect from the little niggas that's blowing niggas noodles on top of their motherfucking lap every day, you doing something out there.
Can he stop the killing?
Hell nah. Nobody, nigga. I'm from a neighborhood, nigga. Somebody did some shit way back in the 80s, nigga, that we still beefing about. Way back in the 90s, that generations that niggas done died off and people are still beefing for some shit that happened in the 90s in my neighborhood. So you can't stop that until the families that the deaths happen to say, fuck it, we gonna chill. We over it. Until then, it's gonna keep going. So same with Chicago, nigga. Families and generations been getting killed and they ain't letting that shit go.
Right.
He'll get smothered trying to say some shit like that. For real. Like being realistic. Can you go to Philly and stop the shit that's happening in Philly? With all the positive things you do.
I can't stop no issues with nobody, nowhere.
Right.
I don't choose to occupy that position.
Right.
I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I can't stop nothing in my neighborhood.
Hood politics is hood politics.
None of that.
Yeah, period.
Go down.
It go down, it go down, nigga. Period. We can't tell a nigga nothing. And that Chicago politics is some shit that nobody know about but them. You know what I mean? You can't even wear your hat a certain way and get your noodles splattered out there. So, shit, I wish if he's a life speaker now, life coach, be a life coach to these youngsters out there. You know what I mean? Put these niggas in some programs to get these niggas off them streets, man. Right. You know what I mean? Some basketball programs, some football programs, Pop Warner and shit. You know what I mean? Boys club, girls club, camps, you know, Disneyland trips, all this little shit that we used to do when we was little to keep us off the streets. Pool tables and shit, you know what I mean? Table, soccer, table tennis, all the shit. Pinball, all the shit that kept us out the fucking streets. Basketball courts, football fields, we need that. Period. If a nigga could do that, man, and keep the kids off the street, well, it'd be better. Kids ain't got shit to do but play Grand Theft Auto and go out and try to live that shit.
Cell phones all day. Right.
Yeah, man, go out and try to live that shit. Pop a motherfucking Molly, a perk, and go out and try to live that shit. Grab their gun and go. You seen the 2 white kids? They broke in a house and they found a gauge and a AK or something, and nigga, they had a shootout with the police. Nigga, the little kid, little 9-year-old girl come out popping the K. They tell her to drop. She pop it, pop, 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 pop. They knock her down. The boy said, fuck that. He came out with his hands up. But the girl went out like motherfucking, like, nigga, what this shit called? Bonnie and Clyde, nigga. This is a motherfucking 9 or 11-year-old or something like that, bro.
Yeah, I heard some shit.
This is white kids, bro.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I remember, you know, but it was I talked to motherfuckers like, you know, like Lil D, you know, like back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and I'm talking to him on the phone, and, you know, and I'm so excited, I'm fired up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, D, you know what I'm saying? What you need me to do? I go lay some niggas down, D, you know what I'm saying? It's nut, man. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And so he like, man, you know, man, just do your music.
Calm your ass down.
He like, man, just do your music and don't even pay no attention to that bullshit that's going on out there and shit, right? And you know, but you know what? If it wasn't him that told me that, or somebody like that told me some shit like that.
Right.
Like a real nigga gotta tell you some shit, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga gotta be like, man, shit ain't really even all that it's cooked up to be, you know what I'm
we
saying?
rappers, they street niggas. It's a difference. Now, you got some street niggas that's, you know, promoting the shit that's rappers. You got the rapper of the neighborhood and he's promoting all the beef, rapping about this shit. But we wasn't rapping about the beef, talking about we smoking a nigga and all that shit and rapping about.
Shit, he was.
I mean, no.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, you go smoke a nigga and make a rap about it?
Nah, I wasn't.
Hell nah.
I wasn't gonna say, you know.
Man, we ain't smoked nobody and made a rap about this shit.
Not make no song about it.
Hell no. Said the nigga name, the whole shit. Hell no.
I mean,
you know,
now. This is an art. It's an art to this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you really did something, if you getting down on these streets and you done did this and did that, I mean, it's a certain way that you spit that shit, but you don't dry snitch on yourself and shit. It's like niggas get up there and they just tell exactly what they did, like it's supposed, you know, like they gonna get away with it, like the feds and shit ain't listening. You know what I'm saying? If you a real motherfucking G, I can't be seen with no more pistols on camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm a felon, you know what I'm saying? I can't be fucking around like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I done did all of that crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna, you know,
and jeopardize your freedom
put specifics and shit all in my song.
Right.
You know, it's an art to this shit, man. It's an art.
TV interview.
You know what I'm saying?
You better not never do a Vlad TV interview, bro.
Nah, you know,
You're gonna put all your history out there.
You know, yeah.
You're gonna ask you them goddamn interrogation questions.
Motherfucking, you know, done did what he did,
go find out something that Spice One ain't never did, never heard.
What I just did and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna change the name to protect the guilty in this motherfucker.
But that's the culture right now. Like
it's
old.
An art.
We older though. Like these young niggas, like them is the albums that's going platinum. Them talking about killing a nigga. That's the shit that's going.
Then they go platinum and then be in the penitentiary and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they done expose themselves to their enemies and shit by getting on motherfucking IG or Facebook. Yeah. We over here, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, niggas roll up, yak, you know what I'm saying? This is a whole different game right now, man. I think that's what happened on the
King Von shit, right?
Yeah.
Nigga on IG or something, he gonna be at the party, man, let's go there.
Yeah. Gotta really watch what he doing right now, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what it used to be. But
allegedly, man, allegedly.
You have to, I think you gotta elevate and not and change with the game as far as you know, whatever goes on, you gotta know about that shit while it's happening. You can't not pay attention to what's going on.
I think it gotta be a real threat to black people, like besides the police, like a real super KKK that's just storming all the cities and shit that's gonna make us unite. Because that's the only thing that's gonna make us get on the same page. It's like when you go to the penitentiary or the county, it's race cards. You gotta be with the black card or the white card, the Mexican card, or the Asian card, or whatever, or you're gonna get swallowed in that motherfucker to survive. All gangbangers, Vice Lords, Bloods, Crips, Disciples, they all together, even normal niggas. We gotta defend, we gotta help each other, put our back against the wall, survive against this race and that race. Yeah. So if that in the pen could make niggas come together, put their flags down, all that shit, and cease fire and protect each other.
Shit.
I think that's what type of situation need to go down. I don't want it to, but to unify us, you know what I mean? It probably had to go like that. Yeah, because it happened in the pen every day. Niggas is unified with other gangs that they was beefing with.
Yeah, real spit.
That they was killing last week. They get in the pen, they gotta have some respect. They gonna get slick. Period.
I was you know, doing them cameos. You know what I'm talking about? You know, and this cat, you know, he's talking about what his favorite song was, and it was Two Hands and a Razor Blade, and you know, cause you know I did. That's why if you don't know, that's why I ain't on All Eyes on Me or Machiavelli, cause I was in LA County for like 3 months.
Oh, I didn't know that, nigga.
So Pac,
you wasn't on. Wow, and he loved you. Was his favorite artist,
nigga.
nigga.
LA County for 3 months.
Man, they hold your ass for that 90 days. They gonna hold 90.
I had some gun charges. They still gave me my the felony and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But you know, I only had to do 3 months on the case. Me, you know, motherfucker, you know, I'm gonna sit there like I'm sitting here right now and say how much it's gonna cost to make this shit disappear, you know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers want is money anyway, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, you know, he was talking about what his song was, what his favorite song was. It was Two Hands and a Razor Blade, and then I started thinking about the lyrics while I'm sitting in there in the car, and I'm like, as soon as a nigga stepped up in the county, I see killers going to woe. It was a riot kicking off early up in the dorm next door. I'm up in a 9500 where them Shankins was on. If you was up in the LA County, nigga, you feeling me strong. It's a mini penitentiary, one OG said. Security guard found stabbed up, shanked under the bunk bed. They busting heads with them flashlights at 3 in the morning. Waking your ass up with a blow, nigga, put your blues on and get the fuck up out the bunk. We gonna go for a walk. Police got a code of silence. See none of them talk about the shit that be going on up in the county jail. 5 guards handcuff a nigga, beat him to death in his cell. Ooh, see, 3 days is like a month. 3 months is like a year, cause you can get your throat slit from ear to ear. I wish somebody would help me out in the situation I'm in, but it ain't no love up in the county, cause your foes gotta be your friends. This is the county.
Yeah,
so you niggas
ever,
gonna end up in a penitentiary. That's the county, nigga. That's just in the county.
No, LA County is the only thing that's close to the pen. Everybody else counties.
They get that time for that shit. If they talking about they gonna do or did some shit, you know, that they really wasn't ready for. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get in the shit and you dump a nigga, knock a nigga head off and shit, but you ain't ready to do that time.
Right.
You don't think a motherfucker you don't get caught or whatever. You ain't got no mask on. You just mad. Motherfuckers got you out on camera and you caught, and then the judge throw you 100 years, 25 to life, nigga with no parole, all that crazy ass shit.
Months.
And nigga just break off and start
1,000 months.
Start crying and shit. Just oh my god, oh look, fainting and all of that shit. Man, niggas ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers. you know, if when you get down and you plan on doing all of that shit, man, you better announce God, you better announce everything, nigga, because they gonna take everything from you once you get caught up in that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You liable to be a nigga bitch if you a sucker.
Hey, Spice.
If you a sucker, you gonna end up
sucker,
in the wrong
you get your butt
with the wrong motherfucker.
Were you aware of how far your influence, how far east your influence went?
Nah, you know, I was, you know, once I got to New York, and you know, I talked to I think it was Red Alert. You know, that's OG homie. You know what I'm saying?
Red Alert.
Yeah, I seen Red Alert. Shout out to Red Alert. And, you know, he was like, I seen it. He was like, that's the universal rapper. He was like, you know, man, we've been listening, we checking you on out here on the East, and that's when I knew, you know. But the first time I went to New York, man, I touched down and got out the car. I got out the car. I went in New York 15 minutes. Nigga, Run and DMC met me right there in front of Jive Records.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm thinking that they was just walking down the street and I seen them. They said, nah, we here on purpose.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
They wanted to meet you,
I'm from
nigga.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You was larger than life in my neighborhood. That song, that young nigga, that was like my childhood.
Yeah.
Word.
Man, you know, it's just...
That
I
song,
felt we all
yeah.
needed a voice and somebody need to speak on all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Me and the whole bay. You know what I'm saying? From Forte to Loonies to Digital
Word.
Underground. We all was
Yeah, y'all
like,
did y'all thing.
Yeah.
Burn. Yeah.
Spice, man. Have you heard this shit, Gully TV?
I'm not familiar.
Oh yeah, he does all the shit like Hood to Hood, you know what I mean? He did an interview with Haitian Jack,
I
man.
did a whole documentary with Haitian Jack.
Right. So speaking of Haitian Jack, man, how did you get in contact with him? How did you hook up with the man? What made you do the flight and all
I don't
that?
even know I ever told you this.
Yeah,
The
we
day
don't-
that
I
me
don't
and
know
you
the
was-
Haitian Jack
The
story,
day that me
man.
and you was at the Staples Center, my first time interviewing you, I had on a T-shirt that said, I want to interview Haitian Jack.
Nah, you lying.
I still got the pictures.
That's a good way to.
I still got the
get
pictures,
fucking interview.
right?
Shit, can't leave.
Now,
He manifested that shit.
I don't know that, you know, I'm at Yard House with you and I got this shirt on at the time. I don't know how notorious he is.
Right.
I got this nigga name on my shirt. And people were seeing me with you. And people were there taking pictures or whatever. It got back to Benny Boom about a guy wearing a shirt that said, I want to interview Haitian Jack. Benny Boom was doing the All Eyes on Me movie. So he's in touch with Haitian Jack, and somehow, you know, that T-shirt that I was wearing the day that I was with you got back to him, and he reached out to me. That's how it happened. Straight like that.
Now you never told me that goddamn story, man. I ain't know that goddamn shirt.
When I DM you that picture, you gonna be like, yep, he got that shirt on.
Wow. So he did. Y'all get in contact with each other, and you like, yo, I want to do the interview. You like, yo, when the next time you gonna be out here? Like,
He knew what it was that I did. He had looked at some of my work. It was basically, you know, get here. I'm in the Dominican Republic. I had already used my passport like twice, I think, something like that. I went over there and took care of that. Again, I didn't know how big this was. I didn't know how paramount this was. I didn't know how notorious he was. I didn't even know who Jimmy Henchman was. When I'm listening to Tupac's song, Against All Odds, I'm a kid. I'm just bouncing around and shit. Like, I don't know that these people that he's talking about on this song are real people. So, yeah, I ended up learning a lot of this shit after I interviewed him. Once I put this shit on the internet, then everybody in the comments, the niggas that got robbed, and everything just
start popping up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So then I found
bad man.
Damn.
But easy. I mean, that's all gangsters gonna handle shit, and there gotta be a protocol. You know, if you a sucker, man, you ain't gonna get no respect. So,
Period.
I assume that
Right.
that he earned his respect.
But you know what? You know what? Some suckers, I'll be like, okay, you know, especially if they'll admit that they're a sucker. Like if a nigga like tell you, hey man, you know I ain't really, I ain't with the shit like that.
None of
You
that
know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
So if a shootout, kick
Drop
out,
me off,
or
man.
if a nigga want to fight or something, I'ma run. If a nigga tell you that,
Take
then
me
you know
home,
I'm gonna be
nigga.
like, okay, well he said, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta respect that.
The nigga said he
Nigga
wasn't
that
gonna
hopped
do
out the car, nigga, the Minister of Society hopped out the car. Hey, can't do this.
Can't do that. Hey,
Who the fuck was it?
let him
Sharif?
out. Let the nigga out.
Sharif?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a witness. Let that nigga out.
Sharif,
That's a
man.
witness. Let
This
him
man
out.
out. Sharif had to go. Why are we doing this? Get your ass
But
out
you
the
see,
car,
I respected it though. Like, okay, all right, my nigga, get on, get your ass on out there, nigga. Cause we finna go light it up. It's 4th of July, this motherfucker.
Sharif was really about to be down with the shit. Can't do this. So I see his dad and shit having images of his father. You guys are killing each other. It's genocide. I can't do this.
Get your
Let me
ass
out. Let me out. It's a lot of niggas like that in the neighborhood, but we just don't fuck with them. Like, it's a lot of squares in the projects, you know what I mean? We don't even fuck with them.
I said on my platform one time that Trey and Minister Society, he needed to be applauded. Like, we grew up and he looked like a sucker on camera, but when you grown, and you say, this nigga got out the car. He knew he wasn't built like that.
Right.
You gotta respect that.
Was
You know
it Trey or
what I'm
was it?
saying? It was Trey.
Yeah,
This
okay.
nigga's just taking that ride, man.
Oh, for
You know
real.
what I mean? Trying to live up to the expectations of
And
their
fucking
homies.
their life up.
And fucking their life up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Real
get your
shit.
ass out that car, little
Yeah.
nigga. Get on home, cause your daddy love you.
Especially if you're a square
Yeah,
man.
man.
Your mama needs you, all that shit.
Especially if you're a square bed, my man. You know what I mean? Straight up. So back to Haitian Jack, man. I seen recently he did an interview with somebody, man. He was speaking on Pac. And he was like, they was like, man, did you have Pac shot or whatever? He was like, hell no, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
Right.
He said, man, Pac had got mad because he seen me leaving the restaurant with Madonna. And somebody that called him and told him, and he thought I
Right.
was fucking Madonna. So he said something about me and Madonna or something that got back to me. So I just took my hands off the nigga. I'm like, I'm not fucking with him.
Right.
So once my hands was off the nigga, you know, he to the wolves.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I didn't do nothing, man, you know?
Everything that was said right there, that was all new to me. It probably happened, but it wasn't told to me.
Oh, he didn't say nothing about the Madonna?
I did ask him about Madonna, but he didn't make any
You
conflict.
know, Pac was
He
allegedly fucking with Madonna at the time.
He didn't make any conflict with Tupac about Madonna. He just
No,
said,
Pac
you know,
had made a conflict with him, allegedly. He said that Pac was mad that he thought that he was fucking Madonna. He just went to dinner with Madonna.
right.
And he thought that he was fucking. You know, Pac was fucking on Madonna.
You knew him, Spice.
Yeah, he
was he
was.
that
He was
was
fucking on Madonna.
was he that type?
I don't know if he was, you know, I don't know if he was that mad. I don't know. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
Haitian
But
Jack said, man. The nigga got mad and started talking shit about the nigga.
yeah, I just don't. You know, I don't know if I can see him really being that mad over that. But then that, you know, it depends on how he felt about Madonna. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Well,
I don't know.
He
You know what I'm
dropped
saying?
Madonna. He said it's not a good look for
One
his
thing
image.
for sure,
Like him being with a white chick.
But
it's
that
not
might
a
have
good
been the
look for his
reason why.
image.
That
Yeah,
might
he
have been the
dropped
reason.
her.
Haitian Jack.
That might have been the reason why.
He
you
get
know
at
what
the
I'm
he get
saying?
at the
He might-
bitches. That's what he do.
Oh, so he probably was lining it up.
He get at the bitch. Yeah.
He probably fucked that night. Who knows, man? Pac got a reason to be mad, but yeah, he's basically saying that he ain't do nothing. Jimmy Henchman, do you think he had something to do with it?
Ultimately, that's who was implicated by everybody involved. I interviewed the guy who actually, you know, in Quad's studio, gripped Tupac up and, you know, was doing the robbery. His name was
shit.
Dexter Isaac. So he ended up having some differences with Jimmy Henchman. He told everything.
Shit, okay.
So
That's from the horse's
everybody
mouth, man.
that, to my understanding and to my knowledge from my research, everybody that was involved with that, they were all from the islands of the Caribbean. None of them were even American.
Haitian.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Jamaican, Haitian,
Jamaican,
like it was
Haitian.
a you know, collective.
I mean, but
bunch
you
of
know
island niggas.
how the game go. You can't, you know, like you can't put nothing past nobody. So I mean,
But he was doing Haitian Jack a favor. I guess he was doing a rap for his artist. Charles
He was
Lights.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Now this is where the disconnect happened. By all accounts, Pac wanted his money in cash. I believe they was trying to give him a check, so
Right.
he wilded out on the phone. Start, you know,
okay, I heard some
bunch of
shit like
punk
that.
motherfucker. You better have my money. I ain't got time to be playing with you and all that shit. But these niggas that he's saying this shit to, They
Ain't that niggas
they
be
dang
saying that
Niggas
to
be
me.
saying that shit unless you really mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Unless you-
right. So, yeah, that's what took it to the next level. As far as Haitian Jack, the nigga was so elegant, man, and got so much polish, he wouldn't do something like that himself, like reckless like that. To where
Right.
if he would have did it, he probably would have got away with it.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Yeah, he's smooth with it.
Yeah, he's smooth with it and shit like that.
You ain't gonna see it coming.
Right. So.
Rest in peace, Pac, man.
Yeah,
Definitely,
real
man.
spit.
You know, what another thing that Haitian Jack was saying that Pac would hop in the Benz and throw on Spice One. He's like, man, stop playing that shit, man. He's like, you playing this
Yeah, I
goddamn
remember-
Spice
I
One all
remember.
day. He said the shit gets stuck in the goddamn thing. We had out here Spice One all motherfucking day because it's stuck in the cassette.
I remember some shit like I remember somebody telling me some shit like
He said
that.
it's stuck in the Benz cassette. It couldn't come out.
Damn.
Yeah, a few of them said that. Little Sean said that too. That he was like, man, Haitian Jack didn't even like rap.
At all. He didn't like rap music or weed. He didn't like weed or rap.
Yeah, but he let Pac hop in the whip and get to playing that Spice One.
Damn, that's crazy than a motherfucker. And you know, him putting my shit in there, because, I mean, that's funny right there.
If you look
That's
at the
so fucking
years,
funny to
the
me.
year that this was going down, you was the shit.
He was the
You was that
nigga,
nigga.
the man.
You know what I mean? So,
Before Pac.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah,
that-
niggas all
that-
looked up to you, bruh. Period. Straight up.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that shit.
How did you get signed the job? Was it through Too Short Now, or you was signed already?
Nah, they heard that 187 proof.
And they came for your ass.
Yeah, they called Pizzo.
Oh,
I was at the
shit.
studio.
Old school Pizzo.
Pizzo's Too Short DJ.
Too Short,
back
yeah,
then.
Too Short DJ.
I was at the studio with
Right.
Pizzo, and they called him looking for me. And I heard him on the phone and shit. I was like, oh shit.
It's real, nigga.
I loved your beat selection on that first project. It was so like soulful, man. That shit just meant so much to my childhood. I was in juvenile homes, man. We was writing Spice One lyrics on the walls. This is for beating on the wall. Everybody's singing Murder Show and all of that type of shit. Yeah.
Who was doing production? Was it Ant Banks on some of the motherfuckers?
That was Banks and Ski.
Oh, yeah,
Ski
A Ski. Oh, yeah, EA Ski
and
was
Banks.
did a lot of them shits. Boy, you had stellar niggas. EA Ski and Banks, nigga. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, and I started doing the reggae shit. And them niggas looking like they was in there laughing and shit. And I was like, what y'all laughing at? They was like, keep doing that shit. It's like, fuck it, I keep doing that shit. Then, you know what I'm saying?
And fucked them up. Yeah, man. Gully, man, one more thing with the YouTube committee. I see that they got, I just want to ask a question. I see that they got beef with all the rappers, you know what I mean? They mad at the rappers and shit. They talk about the rappers and shit, you know what I mean? They fuck ups, them beefing in Chicago, killing each other and shit.
Right.
Holding the guns and flashing money and
Right.
shit. And then they run it up and they start acting like the very same rappers they talk about.
Oh, yeah,
They
well,
start
yeah,
showing
yeah.
off their money. I got
Jewelry,
more money than this
jewelry,
person. I got
yeah.
more jewelry than
Nigga
this
shit.
person. I got the blammy. My security is gonna kill you. I'ma spit on you. Like all types of wild shit that we didn't hear before. But the same shit that they criticize rappers for, they are doing it. Like, how you feel about that,
A
bro?
lot of guys that you see doing that, this is their first time. YouTube checks come on the 21st every month. Seriously. Some of these guys, this is their first time getting
And
a
the big
consistent
boy check, right.
A lot of these niggas don't even have to leave their living room. You know what I mean? It's direct deposit. You can,
Right. Right.
and they doing that shit. So, how you gonna tell a motherfucker not to show his ass, man? Like,
No, they
I
can't.
just what I
But you
choose to do.
Criticize rappers for doing it.
What I choose, they doing that to rappers because when y'all launch y'all platforms, it's making theirs become irrelevant. Because
I ain't
y'all,
even tripping on the
because y'all
platform.
interviewing, the rappers are interviewing all of the talent now. So the guy who started out as a YouTuber and he was aspiring to interview everybody.
He still can.
He can't get no rhythm because Yuck Mouth interview just did 80,000. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, that doesn't just generally reflect on you. That I've had to deal with this. Like, you gotta step your shit up, man. Yeah. When Drink Champs came out, he asked, we gotta deal with that shit.
Somebody do an interview, you gotta wait, like give it some steam.
You gotta deal with that shit, man. These guys is putting out good content, man. Like, that's what it is.
Crazy. That's one motherfucker I don't hear him talking about. They talk about all the motherfuckers but Nori. I hear him talk about Joe Budden, everybody, but they don't talk about Nori.
Right.
Nori is a legend shooter from back in the day. They know he with the gunplay. They ain't talking about Nori. They don't say shit about Nori, my nigga. I hear them diss the shit out of Joe Budden like damn near every day, my nigga. Every day they on Joe Budden helmet, my nigga. They be on his helmet, my nigga, about everything.
They don't give Joe no room.
They don't give this nigga no oxygen, my nigga. They keep stay on his neck. So I ain't never heard them say shit about Nori, my nigga. They know that shit gonna come with a bullet hole.
The way Nori personality is, and the way he got a personality. He's very likable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like why
when you go and you tune in,
he's a nice fucking guy.
Yeah, you go to the show.
Fucking face over.
It all works. It all works. You know what I mean? You got it just goes together. He go there and clown and he clap it up, and you know he's the ringmaster, and it works. People like it, and he was one of the first ones doing it.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right. It shit is dope.
I mean, everybody is doing it now. That's what would force me to start implementing other elements, sports.
Oh yeah, you gotta
fashion.
step it up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta continue to create original content. Yeah, you're not gonna continue to talk about gangsters selling kilos from 20 years ago and shit.
Right.
It just ain't going. You're not gonna be around long. So, yeah,
we're gonna
expand on content criteria. You know, it's different elements of media, you know what I mean, that we need to venture in. So, you know, word.
It's crazy.
That's a perfect segue, especially y'all two. Because y'all, the only two I see on the internet that see past the bullshit and look at the message is Charleston White. Y'all speak on the
What about?
We got some viral moments here, man.
What you think about it?
How you feel about Charleston White, man?
Charleston White.
Charleston White, man.
I think whenever he has a message, he knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
He got a hell of a way of delivering it, but sometimes he get caught up into the nigga shit, man. This again, this is a person who he probably didn't have no notoriety before this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now he's a worldwide, figure on the internet. Some of the messages that it need to be said. A lot of this shit, it needs to be said. And the way that he conveyed a message is the cold, hard facts. But again, he gets off into the, nigga shit sometimes. So.
I rock with the message, like you said, but a lot of the disrespectful shit is like too disrespectful. Like disrespecting the dead.
All of that is sucker shit. All of that is sucker shit. Anything he said negative about Nipsey Hussle or Tupac or
DMX.
DMX, that's all sucker shit. Black Rob, that's all sucker shit.
Man. Now
I'm trying to remember
that ain't the move, man. But he get views from that. Like they want him to diss people and shit. That's what his main core audience. They ain't there to hear him give a message. They there for him to talk shit and swallow spit and diss everybody. So yeah, he just disses everybody. He shits on everybody religiously. You know what I mean? And they love it. You know what I mean? That's his lane. So you can't knock a nigga hustle. I just don't like the disrespect. But they like
what he doing. It doesn't have like a lifespan. You know what I mean? It'll be somebody else.
There's a lot of people that was doing that shit like him before he came. You know what I mean? A lot of people just dissing motherfuckers, wake up and just shit on people for a living. You know what I mean? So it's a lane for that, definitely. But I think YouTube is gonna start cracking down on shit like that.
They have. I've noticed
it's
that.
It's called bullying and shit like that.
They don't monetize if you be on some dumb shit.
Right.
They extra critical of some of our content right now. You gotta just change.
Right.
You gotta change the way that you deliver.
Right.
Yeah. But he dope. I mean, he blew up, you know what I mean? That's the thing that I could honestly say, it's enough room for everybody. So if niggas making money, like you say, getting that check on the 21st and paying their bills, man, more power to you, my nigga. It's enough money for everybody, period. So it's that goddamn Kevin Samuels, man. He beating their ass right now, man. He beating their ass, man. You know, he waking these females up. He letting them know, like, you a soft 4. Like, this, you ain't no 10, you a 4. A 3, a 3 without the makeup. You a soft 3 without the makeup.
Yeah, he checking shit. I mean, you know, I watched him a few times, and I done seen him, like, you know, like, he just don't even let him go there. He hang up on him, all that shit.
He waking that game up, man. Sometimes females need that talk, though, because a lot of females just think they shit don't stink because they got, you know, a vagina. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of what they bring to the table, a vagina and good looks. But shit, you get old, good looks go, and vagina get miles on it and get you know, get loose and not wet no more. Yeah. So that shit die out. Then what you got to bring to the table?
I mean, I seen it was some this female on there. She was just like, you know, she wanted a man with 6 figures and shit and all of that. And he was like, well, what you got? Like, what you bring to the table? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
How
like,
you gonna acquire this 6-figure nigga, man?
You know, they think, you know, I guess she thinks she just gonna sit there all
pregnant
day and just,
by a
you know,
nigga.
and not do
try
nothing.
to get
I'm
pregnant,
like, man,
nigga.
you know, a 6-figure nigga is a busy nigga.
Man, these bitches
You know
trying
what I'm
to get
saying?
pregnant.
Niggas ain't sitting around. I mean, motherfuckers running around the house all day, leaving all kind of mess everywhere. I mean, you know me, I run around the house all day, leave shit all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a motherfucking. I don't get up and do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I have a female handle all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it take 2 to handle that shit, man. You can't just sit there and have somebody just not doing nothing and shit, just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree with the you gotta be a high value man and have a high value woman and all that shit.
Yeah,
because
that's bullshit.
I think you could be a high value woman with a low value man and still make it work. You know what I mean? Prime example, T.I. and Tiny. When T.I. first came in the game, Tiny had the money when he first kicked it off. You know what I mean? Then he became, you know what I mean, a high value man as the relationship went on. You know what I mean? But she was a high value person, so he's pumping this shit that high value women shouldn't deal with low value men. You know what I mean? And she watched him go from low value to high value. So same with shit. It could be vice versa. Ray J was the nigga, man, and Kim Kardashian was a motherfucking stylist. They do that goddamn porno tape. Now she's high value. She wasn't high value like that before. You feel me? So it could happen. You know what I mean? And it's prime examples where motherfuckers is making millions of dollars. You know what I mean? And it's not that logic that he's speaking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it could happen. Like, a low value and a high value could get together and they could make both high value in a minute. You know what I mean? So I don't like that part because it's making it like you gotta have money to get with a bitch, or she gotta have money to get with a nigga. And when it's really about the chemistry and do y'all really get along with each other and fuck with each other, you know what I mean? If y'all soulmates or something.
I
I
like when he said simplify your life. He said simplify your life, you know what I'm saying? You know, fucking around, you know, just because she look good or just because he's attractive to you don't mean you gotta, you know, be with him or her or whatever, you know. You gotta be with somebody who wants to be with you, period. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you know, you gotta chase this person or this person chasing you, y'all gotta be on, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, this shit ain't gonna work.
Look, high value women and bad bitches cost money, man, period. So if you can't afford the dates, you can't afford the trips and shit, you can't afford to help her out and buy gifts and all that type of shit, don't even sign up for that. Period, unless she likes you and she invites you on and she's paying for everything at the beginning, sugar mama, and then you level up, you know what I mean, eventually, and you able to pay for shit. But other than that, do not throw your motherfucking net in the water and think you're gonna pull that motherfucking bad bitch back up. If your motherfucking net got holes in it's raggedy, nigga, you ain't got a boat, a yacht to pull it up on, nigga, you got a motherfucking canoe. A canoe, you can't pull no goddamn shark on a canoe, nigga. You gonna get good luck, nigga.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, you can't do it. Same thing in life, my nigga. Chase what you could get, you know. But he be checking these bitches, man. Bitches need to know, man. You gotta bring them up to the table, then you puyana, punana, punana.
Period.
Yeah, period, man. Kwame Brown. He going ape shit on everybody, man. He got niggas called the go along, get along gang, man.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, brother, man? Is he right?
He got his get back, you know, his retribution for everybody. ridiculing him for 20 years, but eventually his 15 minutes of fame, it'll expire. I mean, he's enjoying it right now. He's developed a huge fan base. He got a lot of Instagram followers now. He's where he needs to be. He can, you know, move around, get some money from here on out.
I think he shouted you out.
Yeah, he did.
He fuck with your shit, man.
Shout out to Kwame.
Yeah, man. Me, I think, like you said, he definitely got a right to, you know what I mean, talk his shit because people been talking that shit about him. I just want more of the message, just like the Charleston White type of thing. I like his message, you know what I mean, that he got for the kids, you know what I mean, about
I didn't know y'all was talking about it first.
But now you know, okay.
Yeah.
Youth programs, you know what I mean, buying property and whatnot, and you know what I mean, making homes and whatnot for the homeless.
The
and
shit
whatnot.
that he said, man, hit home, man. He said black people don't own record labels. We don't own. He named all of this infrastructure that we don't have, and there's millionaires and billionaires amongst us. You understand what I'm saying?
Making money off our shit.
The things that he said. Oh, he said we don't have no black. He said we don't have a black bank. The things that he said made a lot of sense.
It's one in Atlanta.
You know, it's one.
One.
One in Atlanta. So you see what I'm saying? Like, and niggas be on, you know, Instagram with a room full of money.
Why it ain't like we used to have the Negro League. Like we the baddest players in this motherfucker. Why don't these niggas quit the NBA and just start their own league? Like, nigga, fuck that. We gonna
the big three was a start. Ice Cube's league was a start.
Man, fuck that. We need the stars. All the black stars.
Everybody,
we starting the Negro basketball league, the NBA.
Gotta be able to pay them boys, man.
Nigga, they all got money. The big boys, the Jordans and them, all the retired motherfuckers with the money.
They
the
can
Magic
do it.
Johnsons
It
and
could be
them.
done.
All
It
these
could be
niggas come
done.
together and put it. Nigga, Magic just bought the Dodgers.
It could be done.
He could do
Did
it. He's a
the
part
great.
owner of the fucking
Shout out to the
Dodgers. You didn't know
greats.
that?
That's my favorite basketball player of all time.
He been did that like last year or something, or before the pandemic.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Irvin Johnson.
Man, he been the owner of the
Greatest of
the
all
goddamn
time.
Dodgers, man. Like, come on, man. So if you could do shit like that, come on.
Yeah.
That's just one person. I mean, I assume it's a lot of owners.
Right.
He's a partner. But still, just like niggas partner up on that, they could do the same thing, my nigga. With these record labels. Suge and them try to do that shit, and them letter boys got on them quick. When Suge, Jay Prince, and Irv tried to do it, oh man, they took Irv out. They took Suge out. Nigga, they Jay Prince and Teflon done. They can't fuck with him, but yeah, they came at rap a lot too, my nigga. So, you know, when you do try to do shit like that, motherfuckers get fucked up, man. You get too smart, niggas end up missing. People be dying from sleep. Nigga just sleep and died, like shit like that.
Right.
Dying in elevators and shit, like unexpected shit like happened. Nigga been doing splits all his goddamn life, man. Nigga slipped in the elevator and died. Like, oh, fuck out of here. I don't know what happened, man, but allegedly, I don't know, man. Should have pill overdose. I don't know, but motherfucker, that you can't tell me a nigga that smoke weed like me, I just overdosed on weed. You take them pills, you already immune to them motherfuckers. That's why they take, you know what I mean? You immune. You take one or two, you immune, man. That's your system. It ain't gonna just rock your system like, I pop the pill. And one of these joints ain't gonna just rock my system. It's weed. I'm used to this, my nigga. So how the fuck if a motherfucker just take a pain pill or relaxer, what he usually do, something for his hip, now all of a sudden you die. Fuck out of here, man. It's tampered with, man. It's tampered with, if anything. But they get rid of our legends, the people that do wise up and wanna, you know what I mean, start shit like that and, you know, try to shift the game, you know, people get wiped out.
Well, I say you can't put shit past nobody, man. None of these motherfuckers.
But other people could do it. You can have a goddamn Chinatown in every main city in America. Right? We can't have a fucking little Africa. Shit, that ain't gonna happen.
They'll do that motherfucking shit.
They got Koreatown, Chinatown, they got all that shit.
Have something, they gonna,
Little Italy, all types of shit, nigga.
Black Wall Street, our ass and shit.
I just seen that.
They try to Black
CNN
Wall Street
special.
motherfuckers as soon as they
That
get
was
something.
terrible.
You got to pass the weed town, too.
Yeah, past the weed town? Yeah. Oh yeah, man, my bad. This nigga's stupid, bro. This nigga's stupid, man. But yeah, you're right, man. We gotta be black people just don't get along, man. We so much in competition with each other. We so stuck in that Jim Crow shit. It's really working, man. It's really the old against the young against the old, female against man. You know, black. We hating the shit out of each other right now, and it's really the real Jim Crow laws, my nigga. You got the young rappers like, oh, fuck these old niggas, old head, old broke nigga. You got the old niggas like, oh, fuck our music, you old dusty. I can't even understand your auto-tune shit. You got the females like, oh, fuck your niggas, I'm independent, I don't need no nigga. You got the niggas like, fuck you dusty bitches, you raggedy bitches, your attitude is fucked up, fuck you. And I'm gonna go get a Mexican bitch, an Asian bitch. So we are really against each other like a motherfucker. Until we solve that, we ain't gonna be able to do no business with each other, man. Until we get over that motherfucking Jim Crow shit that got us all wrapped up. Especially with the motherfucking IG and all the internet shit, the social media really got us against each other. Because when a motherfucking rapper posts 100,000 on the table, you think niggas is happy that's looking at that? These niggas is mad that's starving in the projects,
can I ask you something? Technically speaking,
I eat that nigga back. I said,
when somebody does that, what is the statement being made?
The statement is that I'm famous. Now I got money, nigga, and you could get it too. This is supposed to be motivation, but this niggas that's mad that can't wait till your ass hit the city and do you like the nigga that had all the money in his pocket, because that's his little stilo. He be having the money in his pocket and the videos and shit, hella money. Right. So he come to a show with hella money just bulging out his motherfucking pocket. They snatched that shit off that nigga. Right when he on stage, he had to shoot a motherfucker, allegedly.
What you think about that?
Pop the security.
That's how shit go
Snatch
down,
all the loafs out that nigga's shit.
It's like motherfuckers should have, niggas should listen when a motherfucker tell you something.
Too much stuff.
You don't just, floss money. I mean, back in the day, man,
But that's his thing.
We see a motherfucker flash some change like that, man. We knew who that nigga was. We probably gonna go, get it in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this nigga got about 300,000 in his pocket.
Go to this nigga IG. He got loafs. I'm talking about big ass loafs of money in his pocket at all times.
When you do that type of shit,
big ass loafs of money in his hand, nigga.
Take some of that money
check it out.
Pay some
all the time.
He ended up getting a case.
You gotta protect your shit.
He ended up getting a case where he got no bail.
Oh, all that money on Instagram can't even happen. All that to stunt. All that money that was in his pocket can't bail him out.
And I believe they did that on purpose when they went to arraignment and all of that.
Right.
Oh, he got lots of money.
Man, he's supposed to put
like I said, they see him on Instagram.
He got lots of money.
What I say? The niggas that's mad at that said, nigga, I will eat this nigga for he in town? Nigga, the loaf of bread in the pocket, nigga, is in the nigga. Where he at, nigga? We all gonna be in the front row.
Right now.
We all in the front row, nigga.
Pooh Shiesty.
We all in the front row for this Pooh Shiesty. Pooh gonna see how shiesty this shit could be in my city, nigga. And they showed them how shiesty it is. Period. Yeah, that make niggas mad, my nigga. So until we get past that, until we congratulate motherfuckers and be happy, you don't see white motherfuckers mad at motherfucker get an acting role. Oh man, fucking whatchamacallit, Adam Sandler just got a new movie. Oh fuck him, and they were doing blogs and shit and posts and showing up to the movie set trying to stab and shoot niggas. Like, it's not that. Why is it that with us? Other entertainers and shit, we hella mad at each other. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's across the board.
I ain't even happy to see a nigga do nothing and shit.
It's across the fucking board, my nigga. We need to slow down, Turbo. Black niggas and black sisters need to slow the fuck down, man. We hella mad at each other.
Slow down the fuck down.
Slow the fuck down. For real, man. Straight the fuck up, man. Gully, you got anything you want to shout out? I know you got some new documentaries and shit coming.
I got a book coming out.
Content.
I got a book coming out. Be out by like end of August. It's called Some Things I've Been Through. It's documenting all my travels and all of the gangsters that I interviewed, my interactions with them. I even give some truth to what happened to Tupac's stolen jewelry during the Quad studio robbery. I ended up, I was told what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Save it for the book. We ain't gonna we're not gonna hear that right now. We ain't gonna let you give up that jewel moment.
Y'all ain't gonna get it right now.
Not for the $3.99.
That's what's been occupying all my time. I appreciate, being invited to Smoke a Lot Radio, sit amongst the table and, chat with some gangsters. Legendary SBICE is in the motherfucking building. This is
Hold on, man. We got to do the top fives and shit, because you're a dribble guy, man. Top 5 NBA players of all time.
Oh, Magic. I'll just take the starting five of the Dream Team.
Who's to say it?
Magic, Bird, Karl Malone. Who else? Barkley and who was
Jordan.
Jordan, yeah. Them guys.
Okay.
I haven't seen anybody, exceed that greatness.
But still, you ain't no love for the Cobster? No Kobe up in there? No Bronny?
Kobe
Everybody like gonna
always
be mad at you.
Kobe always gonna be Little Mike, man. That's just what it is. He's always gonna be Little Mike. And I'm a Laker fan. I love the Lakers my whole life, but Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, man. Like, we wouldn't have a Kobe if it wasn't
for Mike.
Yeah, because I mean,
That's what he say. He said there wouldn't be no
watched
Kobe if it
Mike
wasn't
play,
for Mike.
man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an OG, man. Y'all know, I go back, so I was watching Jordan play. Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like watching him get down. Like dude, Kobe is the only close comparison to Jordan, dude. Like close. But that nigga was dunking on everybody.
What y'all say to people saying that that Kobe was better than Jordan? Like he had more skills, like he could shoot the three, he had better defense.
Jordan used to kick threes and all that shit. He used to
The Michael Jordan that I watch appeared to be invincible at times.
Yeah, dude.
man.
Man, that dude was
they couldn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Dude,
His defense, he was
his mid-range jumper, man, like he just didn't
It just
miss
wasn't
jump
fair.
shots,
It
man.
wasn't even
Like,
fair.
it was
Not at
almost not fair, like he's saying. And
not
you know what I
fair.
mean? We're not even getting to the fact that he was defensive player of the year and all of that.
A million times.
Yeah, crazy shit. So
Kobe was too.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Kobe was too, man.
The way that nigga would dunk, though, man.
That's
With
the
his
thing. That's
tongue
why
out
I
his-
give
and
Jordan
that dunk like
over
that, man. That shit
Bron,
was like stupid,
all that shit.
though. You
Did
know what
Kobe
I'm
do the
saying?
Kobe
That
to
shit
do
was
the dunk
ignorant.
contest?
Yeah,
He didn't win it.
He did.
He did? Did he win?
won it, didn't he?
He didn't win. I don't think.
He did it when he was number 8.
Yeah.
I don't think he
did.
won though.
I don't think the nigga won, but okay. But he went to Rutgers Park, balled out with them niggas. I think
Highly
he balled out for like
decorated.
Fat Joe team or somebody team. Nigga, he's on somebody team beating their ass, nigga, doing all the trick
Yeah,
dribble
I
shit.
seen that.
Kobe bounced
I
the ball
seen
off
that,
a nigga
dude.
head. Didn't
I
nigga?
seen that.
Oh yeah, Kobe was doing all the trick shit. Straight up.
I remember the night that the LA was down 15 points, and I think the fourth quarter against Portland. This is that game when Kobe threw that alley-oop to Shaq. They always would play it over and over and over. That shit was just crazy, man. That was like watching Kobe Bryant turn into a grown man that night. They was down 15 points in the fourth quarter. They was getting their ass whooped by Portland. And they engineered that comeback. And from that point, that night that he threw that alley-oop, he was just,
That was Kobe. Nigga, you are not little Mike no more. You're Kobe.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're Kobe.
Yeah, he's sick with the shit, man. I mean,
Oh.
as far as him and Mike, it ain't really no more in comparison. You know, that's all I can say. I got them fools on my wall still.
That's your
And
top
I got their
five.
jerseys
Who
on
your
my
top
wall.
five, Spikes?
Oh man, I say Magic, AI, definitely Jordan, definitely Kobe, and I say Pippen.
Pippen?
Yeah, I like Pippen.
Oh shit. No Bronny?
Bronny, I mean, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Currently the
but
king.
I'm old school though. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? Like,
right.
you know, when you take my top fives, you know, I go back to the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, those
This
are
gonna
my
fuck
guys.
y'all up right here. Top 3 boxers of all time.
Oh,
I ain't gonna do 5 because that's too
man,
many.
That's nice.
Yeah, top 3, I give y'all top 3.
Of my generation. You know, I was born in the 1970s, so Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and Marvin Hagler. That's what I know.
Nigga, you look like Hagler Jr. too, nigga. You look like Gully. You can't Hagler.
That's what I know, though. Yeah.
Okay.
His
yeah.
same first two, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, but then I like Sugar Ray Leonard, man.
Okay.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
That's some good ones, my nigga. That's some good ones, all right. Y'all did that. Top 5 rappers dead or alive, my guys.
Oh, man. I don't think that we could ever, y'all took it, hip-hop collectively, took it to heights that we didn't expect, man. We could never fit all that greatness 5 picks. We could not try to do it on my platform 1,000 times. You know what's a good top 5? A good top 5 is the West. A good top 5 is the West. Trying to decide who the top 3. My man right here and whoever else in that conversation, Ice Cube and Pac. And
okay, who your top 3 on the West? You asked your own question.
Ice Cube, Spice One.
Okay.
Tupac.
Perfect. Yeah, we got 2 more. You got 2 more.
That's my top 3. I can keep going.
You got 2 more.
From the West, I'll take Richie Rich.
Oh shit!
People I grew up on, man.
Double
you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
No doubt, Richie Rich, and of course Sebo.
Sebo, oh,
ballhead nut.
Nigga, the nut.
Yeah.
Come on,
ballhead
man.
Motherfucking nut.
That's the guy right there, man.
All right, man. So since he did that, who's your top artist from the East? Your top 5 from the East, Spice was since he
from the East.
Because he's from the East, bro. You can't have a top 5 from the West.
My first
you
from
say,
the,
I did a record with my favorite rapper, $500,000.
Yeah,
that's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Word.
Man,
top 3, my nigga. It's a lot.
He
nigga.
got my top 3. Yeah,
from the East.
KRS would have to be number 1.
Yes.
Like I don't know why, but man,
that boy dope.
That fool's an animal, man.
Hey,
He's
they don't
an
give
animal,
him his props,
dude.
my
nah,
nigga.
they don't. He's an animal.
Fucking beastie boy. Right. Period.
Then you got Rakim. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like another animal.
God MC.
Man. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say. Chuck D.
That's
Chuck
nice.
D. Hell yeah.
That's nice.
Legendary
That's
lineup.
nice.
Legendary, man.
And I hear components of each one of them guys and what you gave us. I hear all of them guys in you.
Definitely. I mean, they always.
I hear they
a big
influence in you.
And I think they knew, you know what I'm saying? Because when I seen them, every time I met any of them, it was all, you know, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, straight up.
All right, let's get into the funnies, man. Top 5 comedian, mate. Dead or alive, man. No jive. No shucking and jiving, buddy.
That's easy. Richard Pryor, of course. Always gonna be number 1. Always gonna be number 1. Eddie Murphy.
Eddie.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie.
I give it to Red Fox. That's my 3.
Red.
Yep.
That's my 3.
Oh, we got 2 more, man. Nigga, top 5.
Oh, Bernie Mac.
Bernie.
Number 4.
Yep.
And number 5, I like DC Curry. He's a funny country nigga, man, from Atlanta, man. He's hilarious.
Okay, DC Curry. That's what's up. Your top 5, buddy.
Well, you know,
I usually go crazy on niggas. Like, nigga, no, whoa. Nigga, no. I'm just gonna let nigga land this time. I had a whole argument with a nigga about his top 5 comedians last time. So I'm just gonna. Yeah. This nigga said, Lil Duval's number 1. Nigga, I damn near walked off the set. I said, I ain't doing this shit, my nigga.
Whoa,
How was I doing this shit, my nigga? I damn near walked off the set. I said, nigga, you can't be just saying your homie because he know Duval.
Oh, okay.
So we like, nigga, Duval's number 1. Nigga, what are you saying over here, my nigga? Over Eddie, over Dave Chappelle, over everybody?
Oh, man, dude.
Over Cat Williams, nigga? Like, you are on dope, on Humble Rock. I said, name one quotable. Because you know the comedians got quotables and shit.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, but I got my eye. You could name the whole joke. I said, name one of this nigga jokes. But I said, name one comedy special. He got one coming out. No, nigga, name a classic
it don't go
comedy
like
special,
that.
my
When
nigga.
you a fan, it don't go like that.
You can't be a top 5 if you ain't got no classic comedy specials, my nigga,
Yeah,
period.
real spit.
Straight up. He's a great host. He's a great singer.
Back, you know what I'm saying?
He's a great singer, man.
Everybody learn. I think everybody, most of these cats that's on here, a lot of people learn from Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy learned from Richard Pryor, so.
Right.
You know what I mean? That game trickled down the line, you know what I'm saying? You know, down to Martin Lawrence.
So do your top 5. I cut you off.
It'll be Richard Pryor,
definitely
Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence. I like Chris Tucker.
Okay.
Yeah, he was hella funny, especially in Fridays and all them other movies. Who else? Oh, definitely Bernie Mac.
Yeah, Bernie,
That fire
funny
heat.
motherfucker.
Mac, that's fire money,
Funny
my nigga.
motherfucker, man.
All right, man. Shit, Spice, you got some new shit you got coming out, right? You want to promote the new single and all that shit?
That Black Lambo.
Black
Lambo. The video out right now, and the song's actually on all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's something that you can bang in the club, where in the street, radio, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got radio versions out there for it. You know what I'm saying?
Video beating their ass?
Yeah, the video killing it right now. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't even really started big promotion on it yet. So next month, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check out the you know, all the promotion we doing on it through the websites and you know, everything. So man, y'all stay tuned. And after that, you know, we got the Snoop single, but can't forget. Can't forget.
I can't forget.
Yeah. I mean, and we go. Hopefully, we do a video to that soon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned.
Is that gonna be on the Mount Westmore album?
You know what? Nah, it's just a single on my
Oh, it's on your shit.
Yeah, it's a single
okay.
on this EP, this Night Rider EP.
Oh, okay.
So who's all on that Mount Westmore project?
That's Snoop, 40,
Snoop, 40, and
Cube
and
and Too Short.
Short. Yeah.
With a splash of Dre. And Dre doing
That's
production
crazy.
and he rapping on the shit too.
That's gonna be like an NWA, but you know
Right,
what
on
I'm saying?
steroids, my
Real
nigga
spit.
2.0.
Yeah.
I heard the shit is amazing too. Like I got a nigga that be at the studio and shit. B&A and them be at the studio with 40 and them. They say that shit is amazing.
Can I ask you something while we live? Based on, you know, your history and your relationship with Tupac, does it bother you when compared to him?
Nah, you know,
Even though you came out first, right?
well, yeah, you know, we learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? As far as you know, because if you listen to you know, he got a song called "I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto." You know what I'm saying? That came from me saying, "I wonder if heaven got a ghetto." My cousin died last year, and I still can't let go. As far as "Welcome to the Ghetto" and a lot of songs, you know, we in songs that I did, you know, from me, him sitting up there chopping it up, and you know, we both went back and recorded the Thug and Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know, we learning from each other a lot, so it don't surprise me at all. You know?
Right.
Man, I gotta ask you the wildest. How you feel about the Pride Tupac line that's coming out? That came out. You got Pride shirt.
Oh yeah, that's some sucker shit. You know that's some sucker shit.
Who
Go ahead,
did
Spice.
that?
Go ahead,
What is
Spice.
that?
Who approved that?
Yeah, like who?
I got a
who
Tupac Pride shirt, my nigga. That's mania. I know Tupac had love for everybody, but damn.
Right, yeah.
the first shirt.
How about we stick
The
to
first
stick
shirt
to
is the Pride
Tupac's
shirt.
agenda, his original agenda.
Come on, man. It should have been an African like shirt, like red, black, green, all the African colors. You know what I mean? Something like the Pride flag colors.
Yeah,
that shit look like a crayon box, my nigga, like a rainbow crayon box.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
That would be a non-purchase from the kids.
That ain't gangster. That ain't gangster. That ain't cool at all.
I cannot. God damn, man. And they fucked up Pac's statue too, man. They need to redo that statue, man.
What happened to it?
The one in Atlanta don't even look like him, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gotta redo that
they
statue,
fucked
man.
that
They
up.
fucked that statue up.
I gotta see that shit.
That's a statue of no Pac. Cause that nigga don't look nothing like Pac.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to remodel that, my nigga. If you could have a goddamn Muhammad Ali, the goddamn, what the nigga name, Sylvester Stallone, perfect motherfucking statue on goddamn all the Rockies. This nigga got a statue, look dead on the nigga, man.
Yeah,
we could make,
it
that
does.
was in the
That's in
70s,
Philly,
nigga.
yeah.
We could make a goddamn.
That look dead on.
It's still in Philly?
Yeah, that shit's still there.
The Pop.
That's a monument, man.
Is that-
the Rocky Steps, man? That's Philly, man.
And you got that nigga at the top of the steps.
It's still there.
Shit gonna be
A
there.
whole statue.
They might have knocked it over during the riots, but yeah, it's still there.
Come on, man. This
That's
nigga got a whole
crazy.
statue that look just like this nigga. This nigga's an actor, bro.
It should be really easy for him to do that shit now.
Man, whoever made his shit need to make Pac shit. Period. We need to rehire that nigga, man, if he's still alive, man. The sculpture for that did his thing.
Yeah, put him back
Yeah.
to work.
Well, shit, man. We about to get the fuck up out of here, man. Another episode of Smoke A Lot Radio. Y'all give them y'all motherfucking handles, social media handles, man.
You know where to find me on Instagram, Gully TV World. Follow me on YouTube, subscribe. The Real Gully TV. I'm on Twitter at Gully TV1.
Yeah, you know I'm the Real Spice One on all my social networks. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram's the Real Spice One with the one spelled out, and Facebook is the Real Spice One with the number, and on Twitter it's the Real Spice One with the number with the blue check mark by it on the Instagram. And we doing y'all showing all the new videos, all the new shit cracking, and you know y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in this weekend. You know what I'm saying? With Chill and Corrupt now.
Yada, man. Where that's gonna be at?
Somewhere out here in Orange County. I got the flyer on my.
Y'all look for the show in Orange County, man.
Yeah.
We gonna be there, Pooh Bear. Yeah, it is. Yada, man. It's another motherfucking episode. Smoke a Lot Radio. Your host with the motherfucking most culatto smoke. Yuck motherfucking mouth, man. Smoke a Lot Radio. Powered by goddamn Digital Soapbox Network. Sponsored by RapperCushKratom.com. Filmed at the goddamn world famous Coin Academy, man. Catch us on motherfucking PodTV.com. Go download the motherfucking app right now, Jack, and tell them Smoke a Lot Radio sent you. You bitch! Bye-bye now! Yada!
On my mind.